Hi folks, Matt Flanagan here. Just want to have a quick video, 4 to 5 minutes, discussing client segmentation and showing you some actual examples of client segmentation. So firstly, why is client segmentation important? Well, we have new services arriving now, so tech advisory, process advisory, operational KPI advisory. All of this is really where we would need to know our client base to understand what type of services or new services we need to start providing for our client base going forward. We also have Making Tax Digital, so this is being forced upon the profession by the government wanting to digitally file on a more regular basis 4 times a year. So again, with the different criteria for different tranches of MTD becoming coming on site online, we need to consider and understand our client base so we know which tranche they're going to be fitting in. And then finally, we've got the cloud accounting, so moving the desktop, the spreadsheet world into the online cloud accounting with the various vendors. So again, we need to understand the client base, what they're currently on, and how we can move them forward. So in this space, client segmentation gives us a definitive view of clients, singular view of the client, of the data as well for all of the practice. We need the ability to slice and dice the data as required for the MTD prep, understanding of fees, so which areas of our business really bring in the fees and are they at risk of not being ready for cloud or ready for MTD. And then from that, we're looking to make informed decisions. So now we know what the client base is, we can have a look at the type of apps that we need for the client base, what the employee training looks like. Now we understand what apps are needed, the workflow that we need to put in place in order to take forward, any new client demographics, so any areas of growth that we need to consider how we're currently servicing them and how we can take them forward, and then marketing techniques for different traditional type of, let's say traditional types of sectors where it could be that, you know, it's going to be agriculture and we need to take them forward with different techniques of engagement, whether it be webinar, seminar, an agriculture-based type of event. So again, some of the reasons there why that is important. So let's go ahead and look at some data. So here's a practice, fictitious. They've got 556 records in total. And as we can see here, we've got a breakdown, 606 in tranche 1, 791 in tranche 2, 516 in tranche 3, and 1,643 don't currently require any MTD intervention. So we start to see Office 3 has the most with 1,061. And again, that just flows down and we can start to see. If we click on that, it starts to break down the rest of the types of data. We've then got breakdown of entities, breakdown of industries, the year ends, and the different methods of how they currently account. So source data, spreadsheet, desktop, cash book, the different vendors we've then got there. But what becomes interesting is when we start to look at the actual tranches, we get the actual views, the 606. And let's have a look now as if we were to say, right, let's have a look at the spreadsheet, desktop data that we can see, source data, manual. We can now start to see there that we have much more detail, 551 that we need to convert. And we can see now that farming, doctors and medicine. So we can now start to really focus on where we need to come up with solutions for the different type of sectors / verticals. So the 500, 600 odd add-ons in the cloud accounting ecosystem, we can reduce those down to maybe a dozen now because we know the different sectors we need to cater for. And just to flow into this a bit more, this is how we can start to really slice and dice the data. So we can look at how many manufacturing businesses we've got. And we can see the different offices and the breakdown by MTD. So we're only really interested in MTD conversions for manufacturing. Start to see that we've got 46 or so in there. And again, we know the breakdown by MTD. We can slice and dice data in various different ways, as long as we can see the data by partner, by manager, all sorts of different ways. But if this is of interest to you and you'd like to see your practice in this sort of visualization, then please contact us via www.bluehub.co.uk. Thanks for your time.